Today is another day to like really get started if you haven't got started yet. Otherwise, if you are waiting for a perfect day, like perfect moment, you're gonna lose another year of like just contemplating on getting started and you're not getting started. So that's what's going to like make you waste another year. So I'm doing this video because like I'm used to this shit. Like I want to be able to do this everywhere I go, just like motivating. So I'll be traveling, of course, at some point. I wish to go to like maybe different countries just to talk about finance itself, to show you that you can travel to talk about money and make money, you know? So everything is possible. All you have to do is like just trust yourself. This shit works. It works if you pay attention. Stay focused. I was watching some podcast on YouTube. Most people they talk about going ghost, like really you have to disappear, like not being in touch with people. Basically, that simply means you have to pretend like as if you're in prison. You know what prisoners do? Like prisoners that don't have time to like socialize, seeing their family, friends, drinking and chasing women. They don't do none of that. So all they do is just like stay in one locked up in a locked room, no freedom. So of course, right now you can just be going out, partying, pretending that okay, it's like you're chasing freedom that it's not gonna stay, you know. So the best way to go about this is by just pretend like as if you're in prison while you're outside. There's like real people who are in prison right now. They're going through a hard time. They're like physically in that space where like it really kills your mental state. Like P Diddy is in prison. R. Kelly is in prison. These are like the famous people we know that are in prison. There's more people that are in prison that are more famous. So how do they survive in that environment of just being in a small locked up space? Is by changing your mentality. Like you just have to change. Tell yourself, okay, there's this specific habit I'm not gonna be doing while you're outside. So when you do that, you start having the mentality that okay, certain things that you usually do that is not good for you, you stop doing them, and you just pay attention to things that are really more important to you. You know? So when you do that, it's like you are telling your mental state that okay, if I'm in prison, 1, 2, 3, I don't do, or people don't do 1, 2, 3 when they're in prison. So you just have the same mentality and tell yourself, I'm not gonna do 1, 2, 3. Then that's it. Discipline comes in. Like it's easy to get discipline when you change your mind and have that mentality. Like, hey, I'm not gonna do 1, 2, 3 because prisoners don't do 1, 2, 3. Prisoners that don't go to party. Prisoners that don't chase women because they are locked up in one space. So, what do they mean? So that's what they mean when they say you have to disappear. That means you have to stay out of sight. You have to like really stop doing other things that other people are doing. You know, it should just be about you and yourself. That's what it means. Like really, like to disappear. Like you can disappear for 6 months. Sometimes you can also do it for a year. Either way, it works. So when you do that, you start seeing changes. Like if let's say you want to build a good body, like you just go to gym for the whole year, like you disappear from everything else. All you're doing is just focusing on like reshaping your body. You start seeing results, like things will start happening, like oh, you start growing muscles, you know. So this means disappearing or going ghost on people or staying out of sight. It means pretending like as if you're in prison. So when you do that, it means the specific food you eat at the specific times. You just don't eat. Prisoners they don't eat at any time. Like they have specific food that they eat each and every day just to keep them alive. Then you can also apply the same mentality or the same concept of like really stopping on specific food, because whatever you put in your body is what determines what comes out of you, you know. So if you know you're building your own financial strategy of like making money, you need to tell yourself that okay, there's a certain things you're not going to be doing, and you stay out of it, you know. So that's how it is. Like Discipline will just come on its own. You don't need to force it or really work on it. It's through pretending. Most people, they talk about faking until you're making it, or faking until you make it. That's the right word to put it. So how do you do that? Is by pretending. So you have to like come up with the mentality that, okay, what else can I pretend right now to achieve something? Pretending is not all about flexing, like showing off gold chains, watches, and all that stuff. It's all about picking up a specific strategy that is going to bring a change in your life. And that's how you change. Like you pretend like that until everything starts working out. So right now, all I'm emphasizing is that you start pretending as if you are in prison, like really just going ghost, stay out of sight. When you do that, then everything is gonna like start adding up. So that's the message I wanted to like send to you today. Like that's what I understand when they say go ghost, like disappear, stay out of sight. Meaning you pretend like as if you're in prison. I've tried it. It does work. Like right now, I'm pretending like I'm in prison by just making content each and every day. I know my communication is not that good, but I'm in my early days right now. Like I feel like after 300 days, I'll gain experience and the ability to like communicate on camera, like really stick to the topic and really break it down nicely. But then I don't doubt myself. I'm on that process of like becoming the person that I want to be. So if you're watching this video, it's too soon. If you want me to be more professional, that means you need to show up after 300 days. That's when you're going to be seeing me doing much better like the other content creators. But for now, I'm in my early days. I just told myself I should get started so that at the end of the year, I see where my experience is going to be. Like I could be practicing how to speak to the camera off the camera, but like maybe just recording videos and not posting them. But I decided like fuck it, I'm just gonna practice on the process, you know, like just started recording videos, pick subject that I want to talk about and just really like, get down to the details, and that's how I decided to do this. And after like 300 days, as I talked about, I feel like everything is gonna work, so I can't wait to do that and achieve that. And don't forget, like really, if you do this, what's gonna happen in the end is that you start becoming free. So you work on achieving something, you work on pretending like as if you were a prisoner until everything works out. So when it works out, that's when you're gonna be free, because like that's your freedom, you know. That's what I mean by that. Like work until you know it works out, so you stop being or pretending like as if you were a prisoner when everything works out.